All right, so the last album we will be talking about will be DJ Khaled's God Did. And my co-host DeMar made sure that he had ample enough time to get off what he wanted to get off about this album, and I did not know that he had this much to say, so I'm excited myself.
His favorite Khaled album.
Nah.
So go ahead, take it away.
No, it's just weird because with Khaled,
there you go. He was
Them
ready.
starts,
He
yo.
was ready.
Nah, that's what I'm like, yo. He's about to tear it up. If you start with,
No, seriously though, like it's actually crazy because like with Khaled, it's like with both of his albums, there's usually a 2-year break. So I didn't expect to get a Khaled album until like next year. So it's always been a 2-year like breathing room for Khaled to do.
So
his
what? The last one came out last year. What was
the last one?
Oh,
That's 2021. Yeah, that's
the one with Big Paper on it from Cardi B.
Big Paper, Grease, Pop Star with Drake. That's last.
Yeah. Okay.
That one, but.
And that's the thing. It's like, okay. So when I saw we're getting a DJ Khaled album a year later, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be the most mushed.
Oh, that's the one that lost to Tyler.
This is the one that lost to Tyler.
No, that's why he came up with the next one.
No. This was 2019. This was 2019. And then Khaled 2021.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone always remembers that one as the one that lost to Tyler. That's crazy.
Which is the one that lost to Tyler?
Not Khaled. Father of Assad. That's the one where he had which one?
Oh no, Khaled is the one with Grease and Big Paper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The one that lost to Tyler is the one with
Nothing.
No. It had.
That's how memorable it is.
Yeah, this one is so. Yeah, I thought this was the one that had I Got the Keys on it. This is not even that has I Got the Keys.
No, I Got the Keys was before.
This one has No Brainer, Top Off, Freaking You. Yeah.
Yo, Haley hates that song.
Just Us, Wish.
Yeah.
I got a top up.
Yeah, this is the one that. This is what I'm saying. This is the one that lost to Tyler, and like even that like was. That beef alone like gave this album a lot more.
That's why he came out with another one.
Okay, like here's my thing with Khaled. So that's what I'm saying. When I thought it was gonna have when I saw it was gonna have a 1-year like breathing room for him to actually put another album together, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fucking terrible, man. Like this is gonna be bad. But I know he's gonna come with bare features. I know there's gonna be a Drake feature on there, and obviously
was there?
There was 2
on this one.
There's 2, and that's the thing. It's. The first track.
I don't even know if you call that a feature.
That's what I'm. This goes into my point with Khaled. It's like, yo, he is so good in promoting BS. You know what I mean? Like he's so good at it because he's
a hype man. Like ultimate.
He is. But he's like
DJ for real.
He was on Drake Champs. He's like, yo, I got another Drake feature. 49 seconds is another Drake feature. Just say you have him singing on one too. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It's like. Yeah, like you're doing it for your streams or whatever. Yeah, like I promote. I think I like about DJ Khaled that he's very like appreciative of life and appreciates like everything that he like where he's come from and where he is to now, and that's what I'm saying.
Thankful.
Like, that's what I'm saying. He's thankful. God did, right?
Yeah, he always says it. Thankful.
Exactly. Okay, but here's the thing. So with this album,
gracious.
People are saying that it's one of the better ones out of the ones he's released. I don't think so.
What?
Out of the albums that he's dropped in like the last 5-6 years, like I don't think so. I still think Major Key is probably his best one.
That's his best album.
That's probably his best one.
Yeah.
After that, I mean, like I don't even like. I like Khaled better than this one, but this one has a lot of this one album has a lot of standouts, and I do like with DJ Khaled that he actually went and got like younger up and coming. I'm surprised he even went and reached out for Nardo Wick. I'm surprised Kodak Black.
I'm not surprised because he has his ear out.
Yeah,
he's a DJ background.
No, 100%.
So he's constantly gonna be looking for like that sound, like that.
Yeah, with the neck.
Yeah,
no, for sure. 100% he has his ear. But I'm just
saying, he's always been able to put artists together on a track.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. Like I'm surprised. Like, and that's the thing. Like reaching out for artists like that, I'm like I was a little bit more surprised, especially Nardo Wick, because like. I'm a really big fan of Nardo Wick.
Same. Yeah,
Nardo
Wick is banging,
goes crazy. And that's the thing. Like I kind of like latched more over to
play this music in my suburban neighborhood, bro.
Okay, so before I get back to Cat, let's show with Nardo Wick. Like
what?
Yo, I had to. So for before Nardo Wick, I was really more so on Pooh Shiesty, but he got locked up, right? So that means obviously the contact's not coming out.
Yeah.
That's because
you just
he's locked up.
That's about it.
So some of my work was like, yo, you like Pooh Shiesty, right? Yo, love Nardo Wick, and he put me on hand. And I was like, yo, I'm like this guy.
He took that sample and
made it like a trap.
Yeah.
Like nah, he's crazy, and that's the thing. Like having him on here is really good too. And the thing I like about Nardo Wick too is like you can really tell like when he raps, like you could really tell he's about that life. Like even seeing interviews and seeing like him.
You see on my face not knowing.
Yeah.
About these mans over here.
These are the young niggas. That's why these are the young niggas.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I got it. You know what I mean? Music department. If I want to know about the young nigga, what's going on in that area, you know what I mean? I talk to these guys.
But yeah, like but this
Kodak Black is still nice though.
He's tough. And that's the thing. It's like
he's
even
only
like
21.
That's so crazy.
He's only 21.
Wait, Kodak?
Kodak's really young, bro. Kodak's maybe like 23, 24, maybe max. Like he's super young.
No, he's 25.
25, really?
Yeah, he's 97.
He's spent so much time in jail. I guess I just forget.
Oh fuck.
Sorry, fuck. I shouldn't have said that.
No, but see, okay. So with Khaled, it's just like okay. And another thing I hate with Khaled is like the songs that he really tries to promote. To promote. So like
Staying Alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into
I forgot that was the other song.
That was the song he pushed for the album. So it's like,
oh yeah,
so when I heard
that song.
So when he pushed that song out, right? He's like, yo, I got Lil Baby and Drake on a song. I'm like, okay. So obviously, when you hear Lil Baby and Drake together, you're like, oh, this is gonna be good because they don't. I don't really think they have any misses other than this. But yeah, you know what I mean? Because they make good songs. They're good together. So when I heard him promote that, I'm like, okay, Drake and Lil Baby dropping this Friday. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. And I hear it. It's this. I'm like, I don't know, man. And that's the thing. It's like, but listen to
he took it serious.
Like
he felt it.
That's what I'm saying. I did, and that's the thing. It's like hearing it now. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's not that bad. But this is what you're using to promote your album. Like, and even I don't know if you guys have seen that clip of DJ Khaled where he's like, yo, like when I make songs with Drake, anything he puts on it, I love it. Like you don't even have like, you know, the balls or like you're not even that much of a good friend to be like, yo, I don't know if this is really the song I want to promote. Like maybe we should try something else.
Like lost in the sauce.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, but that's the thing. Like when Drake's that good, you take that chance anyway. I get that, but I think as a producer and as like the A&R that DJ Khaled is, it's like it's kind of lazy because it's like you can bring the best out of Lil Baby and Drake. The song isn't the worst, but it's like
you've been showing you get lazy though.
Exactly, but when you have Drake and Lil Baby, you want to make sure you put the best shit out. Like I don't think Staying Alive is pushing like to push that as your single. No, if anything, you should have pushed fucking God.
I think he pushed that as a single because he probably spent so much on the sample.
If anything, I know you didn't want to do that because obviously the Jay-Z verse is so legendary. It's like I know you didn't want to like push that out first, but if you push that out first, this would have got you way more. I think streams and way more looks towards.
He didn't do that good stream wise.
I don't think so. I think he did just under 30. I can look right now actually.
I guess because the singles he put out didn't really like perform, so it's not gonna add to it. The song with Future and SZA is really dope because I love SZA. So
yeah. Oh no, he actually didn't do that bad.
107.
He did 107, 500. That's not bad for a Khaled album.
It's the features.
It is, and that's the thing. And like that's what I'm saying.
Because that Don Toliver track is fire.
Yeah, I like with Travis, right?
Yeah.
I like. I'll tell you what song.
But it's a good song.
How do you guys feel about the Use This Gospel?
I don't even want to talk about that shit.
Yo, it's funny because Curtis brought that up when we were on Xbox.
Yeah.
And me and Corey both literally at the same time were like, because Curtis was like, yo, that wasn't bad. And me and Corey were both like, nah, that shit was ass.
That song is actually bad.
That shit is yeah.
He just put that. He just put it on there and put it together.
I didn't get the collab. I didn't get
it. Made no sense.
Eminem on those like Triumph beats.
The Rise Up beats. I'm not afraid. Yes, when he's just.
I just hate him when he's just like has that upbeat of like trying to get hype, like you're down on the ground, but I need you to get up, kind of like I hate that shit.
Like I don't need that from you right
now. Time. Did you get knocked down? Get back up. No, I'm with you, Dims. I couldn't put my finger on what it was, but it's like I can't do Eminem on them uplifting.
It just sounds corny.
It sounds corny still.
Because Drake produced it. The production is not.
It's not the word, but I couldn't.
The production feels like it's all over the place.
Yeah, I couldn't get the Kanye Eminem collab. I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
I think what's it? DJ Khaled just put those two vocals together.
Yeah,
just collab.
Yeah, he just put it on.
Make it work.
He's like, yo, we'll just stretch these vocals this way, stretch his vocals that, and we'll just put it on there.
I didn't get the No Secret at the beginning with Drake because that song sounded like it could have led into something actually decent, and it was 47 seconds.
I think that was just an unused section.
But he sounded good vocally. I'm like, okay, because it's so funny. I played it and I didn't see the time that it was actually.
It's just one that he had in the hard drive that he used. Yeah.
It's a nice intro. It's a nice intro, but like I thought it was gonna be like. Because when it fades out, I'm like, oh, like, you were getting into something else?
No, Drake's probably never going to use that again, so he's probably just like...
I thought it was gonna lead into like a beat change, like a boom, like, you know what I mean? I thought it was gonna get one, but it just slowly faded away, and I was like, okay. And then it goes right into God Did. So, but this song, obviously, everyone's verse was stellar. John Legend sound good.
I don't like the talking at the beginning of the track.
I hate it.
I skipped that. The first minute.
Yeah.
I skipped to like Ross's verse. I know that God did. Mm-hmm. God did. So grateful. I saw it, my son. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't need that right now. Yo.
I agree.
So are people overhyping the whole verse?
I don't think people are
I don't think overhyping. I think it's because it's long. It's a good verse.
It definitely is a good verse. But people are saying it's like one of his best, and I'm just like, those people the What's Free verse is better than that verse.
I agree. It's not. It probably is a top 10 home verse.
Yeah, I know. Probably. But I'm saying, even if we were to compare in the last 5 years, it's not even as good as the What's Free verse. Like that's
I agree.
And we're not even going back into his real discography. That's where I was just like,
that's what I'm saying exactly. This so I can't remember. I think Itch was like, it's better than anything off the Blueprint. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You're wildin'. That's Jay-Z's best album. Yeah. Arguably, but
that's a wild statement. And that's a wild statement. But
just be on one.
Did you see when Joe Budden was like, this would have been good to have Drake do the
intro?
Not the intro, do like the chorus.
Oh yeah.
That was an interesting debate because because they were like, yo, like, why would he be singing when he could be with the Top Dogs? And I'm to a point now where I still don't even know how I feel. Like
I think it would be all right. Drake would kill that vocally, like on that.
But him rapping on this, I feel like this is a beat where I could see him actually giving.
No, he can. Like he would rap on this shit with Ross and
Lil Wayne
and thing. And
where would you place Drake?
That would be.
It's not last.
He's not last.
And it's not.
Maybe first or second. I don't even know.
It's after Ross.
Maybe first, but the thing is,
he opens up pretty good. So.
Yeah, like he definitely could rap with the big dogs, and like I feel like a lot of people would be like, why is he not just rapping with Wayne, Ross, and Hove?
I think for this particular,
but I'm not gonna lie, that might have been a nice touch to the track.
Him singing,
him on the chorus.
Yeah,
that might have been as much as like again like it's like the big dogs are rapping like.
But you're a big dog.
You're a big, you're big, and that's what I'm saying. Like he would have been the singing aspect to it, and I feel like that might have been actually like a pretty good idea. Crazy. I feel like that would have been a pretty dope track.
I think about it now, but I'm like, like I wouldn't mind him actually like singing the chorus with all those like juggernauts of rap.
They needed the more powerful. Powerful voice of John Legend.
John Legend and Drake on the same track singing is so toxic, and that would be so competitive.
There would have to be no John Legend. There's no way. There is no way they are singing on the same track. Yeah. That's crazy. That is craziness.
I like the song Party, but just knowing where the sample comes from Eddie Murphy, like
I think that's why I fucks with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Because anytime I hear it, I just think of Eddie Murphy.
But like I don't know, like DJ Khaled's so weird, but it's like, yo, you're really taking the randomest songs and your random thing and just sampling them.
And just
but that's what the game is now. Everybody's trying to get back to sampling, but they're doing it kind of shitty.
Very shitty.
There's no essence to the sampling.
It ain't safe. 5 out of 5. Fam good, we good. I like Way Past Like with 21 Savage. That song is he
21 Savage.
I've been saying 21's nice
on everybody's list of new rappers.
That's nice. I've been saying 21's nice.
He's the new age 2 Chainz, in my opinion. And in terms of how people view him.
Yeah. And then I would say everything like Way Past Luck. These Streets Know My Name. That's the
I don't like that song.
I don't. It's not. The one on the last one was harder with on
that just seems like a bunch of noise.
Not a Father of a Song. Fucking Khaled with like the pretty much the same niggas except for Skilly Bang.
Yeah, I don't like the way the beat switches and like the pace of the beats is just not really for those artists, especially Buju and stuff.
But just hearing them is just
they switched up when Buju came in because Buju just did his melody, but his melodic thing. But I didn't really like.
Other than that, the Jada Kiss interlude, and then I'm good. Thanks, Khaled.
Yeah, honestly, like for me, like
almost whatever.
Again, like I just feel like Khaled. General thoughts, like I just feel like the album was just like man to me. There weren't too many standouts. I'm probably not gonna go back to any of them except for maybe God Did, and that's a maybe because
it's hard to get.
You literally have to. Hove's verse is at the end, so it's like I'm not jumping at the track, and the Jada Kiss interlude, but I just feel like I don't know. Khaled's getting kind of lazy. Like you said, like with the Drake thing in the beginning.
Because he knows he has all these men.
That was just like that was a little lazy, and I don't know. I guess like because because Khaled for a long time has been bringing artists together, and like his album's always been that album where like the big dogs of every genre, R&B, trap, all that come and show off on his album.
It's just got stale.
But for some reason, it's like it's like stale, and it's not hitting the same for some reason. Whether it's his sample choices, his instrumental that he obviously fully ends up going with. Yeah. I don't think it's the artist choice because the artists are still kind of bringing it in a sense.
Still, but it's just like I don't know.
But
production, the beats he's choosing, the way he's
structuring them, the album, like it's just I don't know. I don't know. The last few Khaled albums have not been resonating with me at all.
I will say though, for pushing the album wise, the last few albums he's had a lot of actually good songs where he actually could promote it. You know what I mean? Because like the last one he had the 2 back-to-back Drake songs, like he pushed out Popstar and Grease, which you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Like I don't know, like but that's what I'm saying. Like those songs to me are like not even top tier Drake songs to me, but you know what I mean? But I don't know, Khaled. I'm expecting another one next year. So whatever your scheme is, and you know what this year's God did, what's the next one gonna be? I'm interested to see.
God did it again.
Oh yeah,
God did it again. God did it again.
Or just stay blessed. Or
something.
Continuous blessings.
Khaled's a good promoter. He'll figure out something.
All right. Any other thoughts, Corey? I don't know if you
I'm just getting tired of hearing his voice on ad-libs all the time.
He's shouting with a thumbs up.
Keep doing your thing.
My guy Corey is fed up, and Dims, you were the one that wanted to shepherd this in. So, any last thoughts?
I also hate when Khaled tries to pretend he's like Jamaican. I hate that.
Bro, oh my gosh.
I've never seen an Indian man or a Muslim man want to be Jamaican so bad. I've never seen anything like it. And you call me a hater. I've never seen anything like it. It's crazy.
Yo, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm surprised.
And I get you have pull. Like I'm sure you probably know Bear.
Can you believe I was about to move on? I'm glad I got that last statement.
That's the one thing about Khaled.
I thought it was the only one that hate that shit.
I'm happy that you appreciate the culture, but I've
stop the accent.
Stop it, bro. You're Muslim. You're Muslim.
Yeah, you're Muslim, and you're from come on, you like nah. Yeah.
And I'm not a hater, but it's just like how stupid would I look as a black man throwing on a turban and embracing the culture? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just stop it, guys. Stop it.
Playing reggae.
Just get everyone together, make the good music, make the
bro, just
music. I don't even want to say good. Just make the music. And just, you know what I mean? Give me what I need.
Yeah, that's why I always want white people to go to Jamaica a few times, bro.
I'm dead. They want to get the braids and the beads.
And it's so funny. I asked a brown man about that. I was like, yo, like, what's with that? Like, why is, you know what I mean? He's like, I don't know, man. He's like he said, like, he said the same thing kind of like Paul Mooney said. He's like, yo, the black man's like one of the most copied people on this earth. Like,
it is.
No, it is.
We are.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I get it, but it's just like, okay, buddy, like, chill. Like, you have pull. Like,
watching the consequences of being a nigga happens.
Yeah. They'll still get away with it, though.
Yo, you can't come inside because you're black? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I didn't know that.
All right, so I think that is it for the Khaled album.
Yeah. Throw that shit in the trash.
I'm dead. So I just want to quickly get into some of the B2K Drink Champs stuff, and before we move on to a new subject matter outside of music. So you haven't seen it, but I'm telling you, go watch. Honestly, there was some just good stuff, like just cleared up a lot of stuff. Because again, like you said, like before, like when we were off mic, you were like, that's our childhood, and it's crazy to think that they were bumbling around like 2000, and at that time, like NSYNC was still around and shit like that. So it's like they were literally out at the height of boy band era, and they were literally like the black community's
and that competition
Backstreet Boys.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like we all embraced it. Like I honestly forget how big they were.
Like they're like the biggest boy band since like the 90s, pretty much.
Like
R&B.
They were really big. So that's why when I saw this, I was like really interested because I was just like, I'm like, one, because they were so influential. I love You Got Served. I don't care how corny people diss them. I don't care. I will defend. That movie started off all y'all other dance movies. I don't care what you have to say. So show You Got Served its respect that it deserves in cinematic history.
Nobody would be crumping if it was for You Got Served.
Cinematic history. Pay homage to its place in it. Okay, so when I saw this interview, I was like, nah, I gotta watch this. And honestly, man, there was actually some good stuff out of there. Like Fizz, one is a good storyteller. Raz B,
he's hilarious.
yo, and like some of the funniest moments was when, and like go watch it, but like when they were like getting into like when they really started beefing, and like how the one moment was just so funny to me was when he was like, when they were talking about how, we were like we just finished performing or some shit, and we were just having a conversation like we normally do every time, like after a tour or whatever. Yo, one of my favorite parts on the tour is this. I met this girl. Yo, honestly, like when we were at that hotel, man, them talking, right? And he go, and like, this is Fizz, and he's like, so we're just talking, like a conversation that we've had 15,000 times before. And he goes, as we're talking, I'm like, yo, homegirl, I was actually smashing that. He pulled up, and one of his Omarion impressions had me flatline.
Saying it was spot on.
But he was like, all you see is this guy go, yo, what? Are you serious? I actually liked her.
Gosh. Yeah, I remember that.
He started having a panic attack?
Fam, I had to pause the video, and I'm like, yep. I'm like, okay. And then obviously they started going into more about what popped off and like where it actually happened. And like when they started going into the whole part about like
a girl.
Always, right? And like when they started going into the part about how like the management called them to the desert, that desert part, and like the man had to stop. What's the other one's name?
Nobody knows that one.
No, it's J-Bug.
J-Bug.
Oh, J-Bug, yes.
J-Bug. So he was like, Fizz was like, I had to stop this man because he was about to drive his new Bentley up on the dirt trail. So he's like, we got out, and he was like, they were literally just there in this random dirt like field or some shit. He's like, they walked up, and there was just like the management with Omarion just standing in like a semicircle.
It was about to be a fucking.
And then that's when he dropped the news, yo, and like the one manager was like, yo, this shit's done. I'm like, yo, the interview, it's actually solid. Like I didn't think I would watch the whole 3.5 hour thing, but I actually stuck out the whole thing.
That's captivating because like we don't know.
We didn't know.
We just knew that they broke up.
Exactly, and like finding out, and especially when I heard the hyper. And he was like, yo, this man was having a full on.
Makes sense. That makes sense. Sounds like something like Omar. I just seemed like.
But honestly, like it was a good interview. I really suggest check it out if you're a B2K fan and you really wanted to know more about it. And they're loose.
I wish they got more to the crystal thing.
But they were drinking.
Yeah,
they were drinking and smoking.
That's all. Every episode.
You start drinking, bro. They start talking more and more.
They were loose. Yo, Razby in the first half was not even like. It seemed like he seemed like he was mad traumatized from the entire breakup. Like he still seems like he has a lot of bad feelings towards Omarion and all that.
Probably why he was able to drink so much.
Yo, that man was boom boom. There's times he was doing shots and Nori was like, yo, you're drinking over there? Like, you know what I mean? He's like, I can't let you out drink me on my show. Like that Razby was just drinking. Like not even like just drinking on his ones. Like he's like, I'm drinking. Y'all we can do this game.
But I'm here to sit.
But yeah, and honestly, solid interview. So check it out.
Definitely check
it out. And one thing I was going to say before, like, it's actually crazy that they actually did a reunion tour. Like, that's crazy. Like, literally 3 years ago, like right before COVID.
Just like them
three. They were the first day of OVO Fest for.
That money must.
Was it just? It wasn't Omarion, no.
Omarion was there
with all of them.
All of them, and then some other bullshit happened after that, and then there was. Yeah, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
but they got into it. I guess that would be the love and hip hop shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right, because they get so there was a
slept with Mario's girl. Wife.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying. So like,
during
that tour,
that's crazy.
But he knew that, but still took the bag and did the tour with them. Did the tour with them.
Like that's when you know, like
he was like,
they really care about the money.
That's so funny. I forgot they got into that conversation also.
Yeah,
they get into that too. Honestly, it was a good. I didn't think that it was a really good interview. Yeah, it was really good.